Easy guys, Storm here from Cringy Dad Gaming. So it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I got the house to myself for a little bit, so I thought, do you know what, why not just see if we can stream a little bit of Icarus. It's the third beta weekend and I'm currently one level away from being able to make fur armor, meaning hopefully I'll be able to go into the Arctic biome, which is what I'm hoping to do. So we're just going to do a little bit of leveling up, I guess, really. And just remember, this game is in beta at the moment, so there will be a few bugs, a few performance issues, but so far the progression from the first weekend, it's been doing all right. It's come quite far, so I'm quite happy with the changes that they've made in the game so far based on feedback. A few of the things that I wanted them to add to the game they have, so they're listening to the community's feedback, which is great. And you can't do much more than just see how the game progresses. But I am very impressed with the game so far, I have to say. So let's wait for it to load. Don't forget the chat is live. So if you guys fancy having a little bit of a chat, then feel free. Now I did just have to jump out of the game to get the stream ready because a storm was just rolling in and I don't really want to be tabbed out of the game while there's a storm, just in case my base gets set on fire by lightning or something, you know, which is never good. So I tabbed out hoping that that would stop that from happening, but who knows, lightning might still strike my base while I'm out the game. I don't know if that happens in this game or not. I don't know if your base can still degrade while you're out of the game. Guess we'll find out if my base is burnt down when we jump back in. Well, here we go. I can hear the thunder. Alright. Yeah, big lightning storm. Great. Just got a quick look. Oh, it's rolling in. Looks like part of my base has already been damaged. We'll just try and repair this as we go. I'm just like worried that this lightning's gonna set my base on fire because it's all wood at the moment. I've not bothered putting the time in to make a stone base because I didn't want to waste too much time doing that. I just put a quick wooden base up. I'll say quick, it took me a minute, but I think we're alright for now. I'm just concerned that I'm going to get struck by lightning if I'm outside. It's a weird lightning storm. There's no rain. It's just lightning. Get a lot of odd weather effects, which are really good. I really do like the storms in this game. They're fantastic. I'm just worried I'm going to get struck by lightning and die, do you know what I mean? Because like lightning earlier when I was playing, like struck right next to me on the floor and I was like, oh okay, maybe I should go inside now. Look at that. I love it how it sets trees on fire and stuff. So it sets trees on fire. I don't know if it struck my base, if that happens or not. Don't even get lightning, craft lightning rods to be able to direct the lightning away from specific areas or not. Not noticed in the crafting menu if you can craft lightning rods or not. You might be able to. I might have just missed them, but okay, that sounded close. Yep, you can keep striking the trees because I've built my base away from trees for that reason. What's that in the water there? It's not oxide. Turn my head back on so I can see. Storm's almost past now, so that's good. We can crack on with levelling up, I guess. Let's just make sure I've got what I need. No food left in the oven. Don't need to be carrying all this stuff on us. Clear out some of my inventory real quick. Gonna go and do a bit of hunting, I think. Seems to be the best way to level up, especially if we can find wolves. How's my oxygen bladder looking? Well, it's almost empty. We should refill that quick. Got a spare one ready to go. We'll refill this one while we're out. That's full. If we've got any space left in this one, we don't need to be carrying all this wood and stuff with us. Should really maybe craft another storage box. I'm pretty much out of space, I think. We don't need all the fibre. We don't really need to be taking a load of rocks with us. I think that'll do. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Alright, so we managed to craft ourselves a crossbow, which seems to be pretty decent. I'm not yet at the firearms section of the crafting. That's a little bit too high a tier for me. We probably will kill a few deer along the way, not because I need anything from them, but just purely for the fact that we can just level up a little bit as we go along. I don't know if that gave me my bolt back there. Normally it gives you your bolts back. Don't think it did. I think there were some wolves over here. We just got to keep an eye out for bears, because if I come across any bears, then we're likely to get owned. I think. Like, my way of killing bears is by jumping in the water and then diving down to the bottom so they can't get you, and stabbing them with a spear from the bottom of a lake. I found that's the easiest way to kill bears and not get damaged, but while we're out here in the open, there's not really anywhere to go to get away from the bears, so we've got to keep our ears open for the wolves howling, I guess. Take a few berries while we're passing. Just while we're waiting to listen out for wolves, I just really quickly want to check that the stream is definitely live on my channel. It has been known for me to do a live stream before, and I've got it set to private by mistake. So let's... yeah, it looks like we're live. Okay, good. I can't hear any wolves yet. Doesn't mean there's none in the area. Got to remember which way I'm going as well, so I don't get lost. Where are you? And there were some wolves around here earlier on, around this area. I don't know if they necessarily spawn in the same sorts of places. I was down here mining in that cave. There was a storm, so I did build a temporary shelter to give myself some cover from the storm. Well, you can see that's almost degraded now, but there was definitely wolves around there. I got attacked by about 4 or 5 wolves here. Let's move up this left side. There we go. Sneaky wolf. Alright, if we pick up the wolf and then drop it, that's another way to pick back up your bolt automatically. Sometimes when you skin the animals, it should give you your bolt back. Or your arrow, or whatever. Right, so there are wolves around here. Which is good to know. Here we go, there's another one. It's a bit of a slow reload, unfortunately, with the crossbow. I mean, I have upgraded one of my talents to be able to reload bows quicker. Yeah, look, it's not. It didn't give me my bolt back. It normally does. I'm gonna have to start trying to manually take my bolt back before I skin them, because I'm down a couple of bolts now. You just got to find where it is. Usually the bolt will be sticking out. It's not giving me the option to... Can't see it. There's another wolf. Yeah, there is a lot of wolves around here. Yeah, it's not giving me my bolts back all of a sudden. That's crap, that is. That's not right. That must be a bug. You have to go back and craft some more bolts. And where's that wolf gone? We're definitely going to get your bolt back if you can't even find the wolf. It's a bit too far away really when I shot it. Okay, well, we've lost that one. For sure. It's in the shadows somewhere over here. I should probably put the outlining back on. I turned that off. It was one of the things that I wanted them to give us the option to be able to turn off, because otherwise when you go through all the bushes they all have a big yellow outline on them. I don't like that, so I turned it off. In times like this though, it's handy to be able to find stuff in the grass, but... Okay, it's one bolt, I ain't too bothered about it. It's like... It's not like I need the fur or the meat. Here we go, where are you? Come at me. I can hear you. There he is. Level 22 wolf. Come on then. Where's he gone? Like he was right there. Where's this wolf carcass gone? Let's just repair my bone knife real quick. Where did he go? Is that the one there? I'm being totally blind. It was right there. See, now it's giving my bolt back. Maybe it's You know, just only on every few. I don't know. I mean, the last few, like, I say the last few, pretty much nearly every single deer or wolf I've been killing has always given me my bolt back when I skin. There was a couple back then that didn't. Oh, we're not far to level 20, we're almost halfway. So if we keep hunting... So I don't really need to build anything at the moment, so it's like, it's no point in building stuff. Okay, I missed the head that time. It's normally only a one-shot kill if you hit him in the head. That's another bolt lost. A wolf here. Get more XP for the wolves, for the predators. Oh, no, missed that one completely. Stop moving. Oh, one shot kill in the arse. Is the head or the butt then? Hoping there's more spawning around here now then. They should keep spawning hopefully. The iron bolts, the distance of the actual bolt itself, how far it goes, isn't actually that far. I think the copper ones are better, but I've not made any copper bolts yet. I've got copper, but I've just not actually crafted any. I'm not sure if they're as powerful. There we go, we can hear wolves howling down here. Let's go over in this direction. There's one. There's more behind me now. I don't know if the carcasses, like if you leave them, if they bring more wolves into the air. Oh no, he moved just as I was about to shoot him. And I hit the rock. So, big storm coming in. Need to hoof it back to base. I'm get stuck out in this. I don't really need the bones, I mean, I can take the bones, but... Alright, let's get back to base real quick. Actually, which direction is base? Over here. Well, that's just made the game go all laggy, me going into that map. Oh, come on, mate. This is not good. Get up. I'm going to get struck by lightning. It's not going to let me jump. Ooh, it just hit me. Just got set on fire. Nasty. This is why I don't want to be outside in it. Like, I've just confirmed there, you can get struck by lightning. Alright, there we go. We're going in the right direction now, so go this direction. Come on, stamina regen. I was saying that the lightning storm's nearly past. My exposure's not too bad at the moment, so like we'll go back anyway. We'll drop off some of this meat and fur that we've got and then craft a few more bolts, go back out, do a bit more hunting, I think. Once my storm exposure reaches the top, it's going to start doing damage to my health. But the different types of armour you wear will help with exposure in certain storms, I think. Seems to be moving slower maybe because of the storm. Guy doesn't seem to be moving as quick as he normally would. I'm not overweight, so... Yeah, the storm's past now. We probably could have just stayed where we were, but... You never know how long those storms are going to last. Sometimes they last for a while. Let's drop the leather off in here, and the fur. We don't need the sticks and the fibre right now. Buttons, drop all them off. Got a load of raw meat. We'll start cooking that. I've got any wood in here? I've got wood somewhere. Well, I know I've got wood, like, I've got wood piles in there, but I don't want to break them down. Right, so... Oh, actually saying that, I needed sticks for the bolts. I've got plenty of sticks, there's loads. Let's go to my anvil and make some... What else do I need? Wood, I thought I just picked wood up. Oh no, I put it in the fire, didn't I? Right. That'll do. Oh, actually saying that, I could do it a few more. I don't want to use up all my iron. Okay, so max is 10. Let's just do 5. And check our oxygen, make sure we're good. Yeah, we're alright for oxygen still. We'll keep a little bit of oxide on us just in case. Right, and we run out of oxygen. Let's just fill our water skin up. It would be nice to have an option just to be able to actually fill the water skin up rather than having to drink as well. Because, like, you have to hold to drink, but it also fills containers. But if you've got a container on you, like it can hold water, it'd be nice to have the option. I'll do that. I'm gonna get bitten by poisonous fish now, piranhas. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to just fill the container and not actually drink it, because sometimes it makes you ill. I've not tried putting the water container in here. I don't know if it purifies the water or not. There's no way of telling, I don't think, really, when you collect the water if it's drinkable or not. Let's go back out then. Why's she saying that? It's getting late. It's going to get dark soon. I've just noticed the time. Nearly 7 o'clock in the evening. Let's very quickly sleep until morning. There you go. So as soon as you sleep in the bed, it skips to morning. Let's have a bit of breakfast. There we go. Just leave the rest of that meat cooking. It doesn't seem to burn, I don't think. Now the last beta weekend where I built my base, there was constant wolves and bears around it. I think just in this particular instance where I've created my base, it seems to be away from the predator spawns, which is not a bad thing because it started getting a little bit of a pain in the backside while I was trying to do things around my base on the last beta weekend, and I just constantly kept getting attacked by bears and wolves around my base. So it doesn't hurt that I've got to go out a little bit to be able to find the predators. Seemed to be over here somewhere, didn't it? I think we're in the right direction. Yeah. Where are you, Wolfie? It's that one. Yeah. $1,800 XP for killing a wolf, and then if you skin it as well, you get a little bit extra. Oh, my bone knife just broke. Yeah, we're nearly at level 20. We can create that fur armor and then go off and see if we can make it to the Arctic. What spotted me? There's something quite close that keeps seeing me. Is that a wolf down there? Nah, it's a deer, I think. I wonder if I can repair this when it's just the frame. Hmm. Don't get no XP for repairing stuff though. Well, the roof is totally gone. Part of the wall's totally gone as well. This wolf. He's sneaky. Hiding in a bush. I think I can hear another one to my left. I just heard something in the bush to my left. Panting, it sounded like a wolf. Maybe not. It was crouched so he might not have heard me. There's a wolf. You hear the howling, well, that sounded far away, but it can't be that far away because there's a huge mountain there. Seemed like it was around here. I mean, I don't even know if the sound actually comes from the wolf or if it's just like a sound effect within a specific area where there's wolves. What is that there? Is that like a deer or something trying to jump out? No, it's actual. That is the wolf. That's what we maybe heard howling and stuck on the rock. Yeah, almost there. So close I can taste it. Sorry, my dear. It's in this direction. Is that a burning tree down there? Yeah, look. Still on fire from that lightning storm. A bit of lag. I mean, it could be because I'm streaming, like I'm using OBS as well as playing the game. It's using extra system resources, so you know it could be that as well. I haven't got a separate PC for the OBS software. I'm running it on the same PC as running the game, so it's fair enough, isn't it? It's going to be a little bit of frame drop every now and then. What is that wolf then? Because there was one down there earlier. There's definitely a howling coming from down here somewhere. Well, we'll go back where we were a minute ago. Yeah, there's more howling coming from this direction. They're definitely spawning around here anyway, so... Not sure how long in between you're killing them before they respawn, but there's one there. Don't know why they don't chase the... Oh no, that missed. It's a little bit too high. Don't know why they don't chase the deers. Hang on a minute. They're easily on target. Seem to be going just a little bit higher, those bolts there, for some reason. Just wasted some precious bolts from my crossbow there. It's a bit annoying. Well, I probably could find him if I searched through the grass, but... chances of finding them are slim. Oh well. It's a wolf. I'm gonna get the stealth kill because you get bonus damage. So there is a little mission this time, like with the Arctic update. So, like, if you go to the Arctic, you've got to try and get a mammoth tusk, and I'm guessing killing a mammoth is going to be difficult. I probably wouldn't be able to do that on my own, I don't think. I might not even be able to survive the Arctic on my own at all, because there's polar bears and packs of wolves and all sorts, and I don't know if I've got the weapons or enough health to really be able to do that, but it would be nice just to see what the snowy area is like. You know. This should be enough to level me up here, hopefully. There we go. Level 20, baby. You boy. Right, we got to where we needed to be. We can unlock the machine bench now as well. Sweet. Alright, we did what we needed to do. Let's get back to base and prepare for getting to the Arctic then. I need to make myself a better canteen than this water skin. Because the water skin leaks. I don't know if the canteen does. I don't think it does. It looks like it's pretty much like an airtight canteen. I have got to make some steel though, so... hoping I've got enough iron ore to make it, and coal to make what I need. If not, we're going to have to go and try and find some coal and iron ore deposits. I think I've pretty much rinsed them all in this area. We might want to make some more oxygen bladders as well. Take a few extras with us. I'll probably make a backup bow as well. So I'll probably make a longbow, some arrows. So if I am coming across some enemies that are going to attack faster, because the slow reload of this crossbow, the bow seems to fire a lot quicker in quick succession than the crossbow does. Alright, let's get inside. So in our tech tree, tier 3, oh yeah, we've unlocked tier 3, of course we have. Machining bench, what sort of things can you make it? Glass, we need glass and electronics. These are going to be things that I'll probably unlock Thermos. Oh, we need glass for the thermos. So where's the glass then? I would have thought you'd probably melt down something in the... whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called now. In the furnace, stone furnace. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, an ice box. Keep your food better for longer. Maybe you just make glass then at the machine bench itself. I don't know if I should bother making that. Some of these things aren't in the game yet, like binoculars, fishing trap, electric furnace. This is what I wanted to make, a canteen. A small, lightly insulated water bar. I am worried if I go to the Arctic though, the water's going to freeze in it. But I'm guessing if you make a fire and put it in the fire, it would probably melt back anyway. But so I saved some points up, blueprint points. I didn't spend them all just in case I needed to unlock certain things. Now I definitely need to make steel bloom. So make steel bloom and the mortar and pestle. Let's go and have a look at that then. Can only make 3 with what I've got. That's not so good. It's not because of the coal, it's because of we've got iron ore. Not iron ore, sorry, iron ingots. We can make it with iron ingots. Let's take some iron ingots. That's a bit better. Actually, while that's doing that, we can unlock fur armour. This is what we need to be able to keep us warm. So we make that over here, and I've been storing up fur, so I'm hoping we've got enough. Oh, we need to make some rope, but I'm hoping we're going to have enough fur here and between what I've got in my other storage boxes. Where do we make rope again? Just at the normal crafting bench thing. Oh, we're gonna have to go and collect. Well, actually, I don't have to collect any more fibre. I've got a load stored up, I think.
Dom, you have a new subscriber. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, thanks for the sub, Jo. Cheers for that, bud. Appreciated. Right, fibre, here we go. Let's just make a load of rope. Right, so fur armour. Nice. Get enough to make it all. Good-o. Actually, we should probably first put it in our inventory. We've got leather armour on at the moment, which we can just get rid of. Well, not get rid of, but we can store it up, and I'll probably need to make another storage box. Let's whack a storage box down here. Ah, of course, I need more fibre again, because I used it all for the rope, didn't I? Got fibre in here. Only one. Oh, this one. Okay, we're just gonna have to go outside and collect some fibre then. That won't take us long. Lots of clicking of the keyboard though. Oh, saying that. Nice, okay. That's something else new that I've just figured out. So if you just keep F pressed down and just go over it, it just continually picks up without me having to keep pressing F. Sweet. I did want to check that. That's a nice little shortcut. Okay, I think we've got more than enough fibre now for what we need to do. So we just want to craft just one of these medium wooden crates. Oh, I ain't got no room in my inventory for it though. Just dropped it on the floor a bit. Let's just make a bit of space. I'm not sure if there's a way to increase your inventory capacity yet. I haven't looked into that. I don't know if there's no way, or any way even, to be able to make like a rucksack or something. Is there anything in here like a rucksack that increases your inventory? To be honest with you, I haven't even thought about even looking into that yet. It might have been like really early on in like tier 1 or something. I've been totally blind. I mean, all the clothing stuff seems to be along the bottom. You would have thought it'd be somewhere along there. I do like that polar bear armour and ghillie suit for hunting. That's cool. I like that. I think they added the ghillie suit maybe. I'm not sure what this little... it requires a talent. Okay. Didn't look a talent to be able to craft that. Rucksack. I don't think there is there? I don't think there's anything in here at the moment like that to be able to increase your inventory space. I mean, at the end of the day, survival games, inventory management is all kind of part of the challenge of the games anyway. So you can't carry everything you possibly need on you all at once. It's being able to try and figure out what you need to carry and what you don't. But like, for me, the inventory space is quite small. You know, there's not many slots really. So maybe a small rucksack or something. Maybe they're adding that. Maybe it's something that I've missed. It could be in here somewhere. I could just be being totally blind, but I can't see anything here at the moment that looks to increase your inventory space. I mean, maybe some of these different clothing types or armour types could maybe increase your inventory space slightly as well, depending on which ones you craft. Like certain ones give you more for like gathering materials, but you know, more pockets in them or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. But I know that Dean Hall and the team that are making this game at the moment, you give them an idea that if they haven't implemented it into the game yet, then they're going to put it in there if people are looking for it. Like some of this better armour, man. I can't wait to make some of this like level 30 tier 4 armour stuff. Required level 30 to unlock tier 30, but required level 25 to be able to unlock some of these things. That doesn't make much sense. Again, I'm probably not understanding it. But anyway, I'm digressing. Let's store a load of crap for now that we don't need. Or at least on us at this moment in time, so we've got space to be able to swap our armours over. We'll figure out what we'll need to take with us if we're going to the Arctic. Okay. Let's take the leather armour off. Put the fur chest on, fur hood. This looks pretty sick actually. Proper Eskimo. Where's my feet there? Look at that, that's cool, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, let's go and have a quick look in the light at what it looks like. That's pretty sick. Like, the design of this stuff is pretty awesome. Like, fair play to the guys, the artists that have modelled this stuff. It looks very good. Very Eskimo, Arctic-y type clothing. That's sick. That's awesome, that is. I like that. Oh yeah. Put your UI back on so I can see what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to store up our leather armour in here. We've got to try and figure out what we need to take with us. So we were trying to make steel ingots. Enough steel ingots to be able to make a canteen. So we can carry water. Oh, that's cool. Fire extinguishers. They'll come in handy. Seen a lot of people burning their houses down. So we need 8 steel ingots. Actually, we might not. That might take us ages to make that. Right, if we put steel bloom into the furnace, does that actually make the steel ingots from that, or have I got to do something else? Like, this is all new to me now when I'm here. It does say they're smelting, and this is... I don't know if this is actually classed as a smelter. There might be something else I might have to do. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Usually, like, you see the boxes fill up when something's happening with it. Alright, let's try and figure that out then. Maybe we should start by unlocking the machine bench anyway, because we need that to be able to craft this anyway. Oh, you craft it at the machine bench. Okay, so we don't even do anything like that. So let's craft the machine bench then. And the machine bench might be made at the crafting bench. Oh, we need... Oh, no! Mate, seriously. We need 60 iron ingots to make that. I ain't got that. Okay, it doesn't look like we're making the... It doesn't look like we're making that then. Not right now. We're going to have to make maybe a couple of water skins and just try and make do. Let's gather up the iron that I've got. Make some crossbow bolts. Did say I wanted to take my longbow with me, didn't I? As well. Let's back up. Need to repair my crossbow. So we want to make some water skins. Need bone, leather and fibre, and the same for oxygen bladders. Got a load of raw meat on me I need to cook. So many things to do. Bone. So now we had a load of fibre. I think we might have whacked it in here. Yeah, we did. Alright. Let's make... To be honest with you, I don't know if there's any point. They're all going to run out of the water at the same time, though, aren't they? All going to... Talking about that, I need some water. We'll make an extra one for now, and we'll make a couple of oxygen bladders. I don't know if I really even need to take that many. These seem to last, these oxygen bladders seem to last quite long. Quite a long time. but it's better to be safe than sorry. We might actually want to take a crafting bench with us in our inventory. That one that we've had in there has been in there for ages. Right, while those are filling up, let's go and fill up some water. Game's gone really laggy all of a sudden since I've put this fur armor on. It would seem. Yeah, I'm getting about 40 frames per second at the moment from what that GeForce Experience overlay is telling me. I thought it looked like it had slowed down a little bit. It was getting over 60 frames per second, although all the settings are on epic at the moment, apart from shadows which are on high. So I think, like I said earlier, the fact that I'm also running OBS and streaming at the same time off the same PC is probably why it's slowed down the frame rate a little bit. Oh, Massey, hello, welcome to the stream and the chat. How you doing? Sorry if I hadn't seen your message before. I've been engrossed. You might have put that in the chat ages ago. I wasn't being ignorant, mate. I just hadn't noticed your message. How you doing? Alright, so let's think about what we need to take with us to the Arctic. We've got our fur armour. I wonder what that auxiliary... I was wondering what that was for. I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. We need to make some more crossbow bolts, so let's get some sticks. Oh, wood. It's not sticks, it's wood. You dumbass. Let's max them out. Alright. Bow and arrows, we've got 14 at the moment. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We could always make a few more of those, I guess. We might want to make a better knife than the bone knife, though. Bandages, we've got 4 at the moment. Let's make a few more of those. We might want to make ourselves a couple more suture kits as well. Fibre, of course. Why do we keep running out of fibre? We had loads of this. I've probably stored a load of it up somewhere. I forgot which box it's in. No, there's only one in there. Alright, let's go and get some more fibre then. Losing daylight now as well. Right. Saying that, I don't really need to go back in my base to make the suture kits. I can do them here. I've already got 2 on us. Make a few more. Actually, saying that, we want to make some of the heat bandages as well. Oxide and charcoal. Okay. I really don't like this, suddenly this drop in frame rate. I'm not going to moan about it too much though, because I kind of know the reason why already, I've said, but it's a bit jarring. You have to make do with it for now. Right, so I've got loads of oxide in here. Let's take some of the oxide out of here. Our oxygen bladders are ready. We ain't no space for anything at this rate with all the stuff we're taking. We shed a load of charcoal in the fire. Alright, let's make some heat bandages. I just want to have another quick look at what those heat bandages actually do. Because I don't know if you can use them just to warm your body up when you're cold. Oh no, it's for frostbite, that's right. So you can treat frostbite with them, I've just remembered. So like, I don't know how quickly you get frostbite. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Don't want to not take enough with us. And find that we can't craft any when we're out in the snowy areas. I've just noticed I've got a load of talent points to spend. Spend them in a minute as well. Let's make 3 more. Sure, that'll be enough. Famous last words. Crafting. I'm sure we can make a better knife at, let's see, the anvil, I think. Iron knife, yeah. I need more iron ingots, which I should have. Excuse me. Now the thing is, we can only repair these things actually at the anvil, so it means that like, if we're in the Arctic and these things break, then unless we've got an anvil on us to have to put down, and I think sometimes these things will only work when they're in shelter, like for some reason. Some things won't work unless they're actually in shelter, so yeah, we might want to think about what we need to take with us. To be honest with you, I might not be too serious about what we're going to do when we get there. It might just be a quick look around and just to see what it's like, and we die, we die. Do you know what I mean? But I really do think I'm carrying way too much stuff. You know what? We're not going to bother with... Oh, I don't know actually. No, maybe we should take the bows. Not going to need the fireworker. We definitely want to take some stuff for making a fire with. We definitely don't need to be taking all this food with us. I don't think we're going to need all these oxygen bladders. Take 2 spares. You know, I reckon we're ready to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got bandages down here on my hotbar. I've got suture kits. I've got anti-poison. We've got antibiotics. Maybe we should take a couple of extra antibiotics. I don't know if we need them. You don't know what you're going to come across when we're there. Actually, I wanted to make some more bow and arrows. Should be able to just make them from the crafting. Leather. All right. I She's saying that to make a fire we also need stone, sticks and fibre, so we can grab some of that stuff on our way. Oh look, of course. This time round he gets ill. Normally drink from the water there fine, but for some strange reason it's giving me dysentery this time. It's more to do like water that's stagnant, like standing still. Right, so we've got a crossbow, we've got a steel spear, got a bow and bow and arrows as well as a backup, which will do us fine. Got a crossbow, food, water. Just need to grab a few things to be able to make fire on the way. Actually, I need to just check my spawn point is set. I'm actually saying that, I'm going to take a bedroll. I've got a spare one upstairs. Let's maybe sleep until morning. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? I just noticed the time again. Alright, let's go and pack up our bedroll from upstairs. I haven't even really used this space up here yet, still being built. Hold to pick up. No, can only use this if we're in shelter. Maybe, I don't know if the resources in the snowy area are going to be a lot harder, like trees and like fibre and stuff like that, so maybe we should take a little bit with us in case. Just need to make a basic shelter just to try and get out of the cold. To be safe than sorry, I guess. Might be a little bit overkill on the fibre, but you seem to use quite a lot of it when you just build in some of the more basic stuff. Let's just take a bit of extra wood with us as well. Okay, we'll take a little bit more wood. I'm going to get too heavy though if I carry too much more. Yeah, look, my weight's showing. Getting heavy now. We've got to take rocks as well for the fireplace. No, that's silica. I don't want silica. I want normal stone. Alright, how many to craft the fireplace? 24 stone. And the only reason why I'm taking this extra wood and stuff is just for making a base if we need to make a base. So let's roll with what we've got for now. See how we get on with this. Now we're going to head towards the snowy peaked rocks. It seems to be a snowy or colder area, so I don't know if I should have warmed my body up before. Like, I don't know if you can build up a little bit of thermal comfort first. Like, you've got your temperature meter down bottom left of the screen. And at the moment I'm kind of in the middle. Maybe I should have stood close to a fire and tried to bring that up first. But then again, saying that, by the time I've run away from my base all the way up to here, I might have gone down anyway. So we might just want to make a fire before we actually go into the snowy area. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. These are all things that I'm not sure of, and I'm just thinking out loud right now. I don't know if this is part of how the game should be, but for some strange reason I've noticed the last 2 beta weekends the map hasn't worked. The first beta weekend it did, like when you explored areas it would show it in the map. But for some strange reason it's not. For some strange reason it's not working. I don't know if it's at the moment not, you know, that's broken for whatever reason. I'm guessing we should probably, man, our water's nearly gone already. Because these leak, unfortunately. So the water in them does reduce over time. Here we go, we're getting a cold area here. No? Really? Is this not the way? Okay. Maybe I'm too close to the edge of the map here. Maybe I've got to try and find another way then. Maybe there's a cave entrance or something to get through. That's odd. I thought I was in the right place. Maybe not. Let's look along this side here then, because like this whole place is surrounded by cliffs and mountains. Well, we know there's a snowy area there, but oh well, maybe not as easy to get to the Arctic area as I thought. That's why we need the map, really. Be nice to show us on the map where it is. And spend all day running around trying to find it, how to get into it. Maybe there is like a pass, like a cave system that takes you through to the other side. This is warming me up, this running. No cave. Mate, how are we getting to the Arctic then? Oh, what's that? Oh, there. There's a marker there. It's north then. Let's head north. Looks like we might have to go and fill up our water again. Oh no, we had talent points to spend, didn't we? 6 talent points. We're playing solo, so let's have a quick look at what we've got in the solo. Increase base movement speed, yeah, I want that. Bounce back, increase base health regen by 20%. Decrease oxygen hunger and thirst costs, yeah, we'll do that. Buildables way less in your inventory, that might be handy. I'm not really putting anything into combat at the moment. Survival will probably be our best bet. Oh, maybe it's going to be in one of these where you get increased inventory, actually, thinking about it. Probably don't need to craft anything. There'll probably be something in here somewhere. That's reduced encumbrance. I'll put some into that. Increased storm detection. I've only got 1 point left to spend. Oh, what's that there? It's a first aid bag picture, but it doesn't tell me what it is, so maybe that's a bag where you can carry more stuff in or something. I don't know. It's got a little first aid cross on it though, so maybe it's just for carrying first aid stuff. Let's increase our base stamina. That'll do. Not faff around with this stuff too much. I know it's important, but like, it's a beta at the end of the day. It's not the full game. Doesn't matter if we make mistakes. Yo, Game Kill TV, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if your message has been in there for a while. I've been concentrating, as I'm sure you could tell. Can't even remember if I'm going the right way now. Got a bit turned around. Yeah, it's this way. So for any of you who have maybe just either joined the stream or maybe watching the stream back as part of an archive stream, because it will be up on the channel once the stream ends, we are trying now, I say trying because I don't know how it's going to go, to get to the Arctic. We've managed to make our fur armour, or fur clothing, whatever you want to call it, so we can try and battle the cold of the Arctic biome, and we're just trying to find the entrance to it, really. Now I thought I'd found it back there, but it's not. Even though that's a cold area, that's not, I wouldn't seem that's it. Although it was an Arctic-y kind of temperature, I think, by the looks of it. But we found a little oh god, frame drops. We found a little mammoth symbol on the map, so that's where we're heading now, north. You know, I've only I know I'm going to say it again. I've only noticed this frame rate issue since I've put this fur armor. I'm going to try and take the fur armor off in a second and see if the frame rates get better. I don't know. That's weird. It's just putting clothing on can cause performance issues, but you never know, do you? Right, let's refill our water. Oxygen's still looking good. We can get rid of that. We'll get rid of that for now. Definitely carrying way too much fibre. Let's take this off for a minute. No, it's still there. It's a really low frame rate. It's about 40 frames per second. Oh well, we'll just have to make do for now. We know it's the game's in beta, and I'm also running OBS at the same time. I'm going to say this a million times, and I've already said it, but it's the only thing I can think of. Okay, so we're not going to the Arctic right now. We've got severe winds. We're going to have to wait out this storm. Alright, let's just wait out the storm then. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute then. I'm going to have a quick smoke, I guess. Well, I wouldn't endorse it. Smoking is bad, so please don't. I think with the severe winds though, it's going to start ripping down our walls and roof, so we're probably going to have to go and do a little bit of repairing. use our repair hammer. Now the little storm gauge across the top of the screen is pretty cool. It kind of tells you when the storm's going to be the most severe, I think. So like, notice how there's like, actually I'm saying that, my logo on OBS is covering it up in the right hand corner, but there's like this little red strip that gets closer to the picture of your helmet on that little weather gauge, and I think that just shows a time where it's going to be the most severe, like where it's red, where that red, once that red strip hits you, that's when the storm's hitting its hardest. Or at least that's what I'm getting from that, I'm gauging from it, which is quite cool, I think. Like when you look at the tiny little details in this game, like it's easy to miss. It's quite impressive, the amount of effort that's gone into the game so far, and it's not even in early access yet. I'm like very impressed with it. Now for those of you who don't know, who've maybe not played this yet, because it's at the moment in beta, you can pre-order the game, get access to the beta weekend, and then if you don't like the game or you're having problems running it, or for whatever reason, you can just get a refund on Steam, because it's not even in early access yet. So even like if you play it for longer than 2 hours. I mean, I was quite fortunate. I did receive the beta key for free from the developers, which I am extremely grateful for. Let's stop behind the door. But even if I hadn't received the beta key for this game, I still would have bought it, because not only am I big into survival games, but like obviously I'm a big fan of DayZ, as some of you guys would know, and Dean Hall, the main guy behind this game, is one of the main guys behind DayZ Standalone. So you just know that you're going to get quality. Plus I kind of like his vision and his attitude towards the game as well. He's more than happy to take on board constructive criticism about the game and try and improve it based on community feedback, which I think is really good. It's really needed. You know, there's a lot of developers that close their mind off from feedback from the community, but like people who kind of give what some would say is negative feedback, it's not like that. It's, well, I do know that it's about how you deliver the feedback, but at the same time, people who get a little bit frustrated about things in games only because they want the game to be like amazing, the best it can be. And I think developers that don't listen to that feedback are missing a trick, because at the end of the day, they're the people who are buying your game, they're the people who are streaming your game and spreading the word at the end of the day, you know. I mean, I know not everything's going to be able to be implemented, and not everyone's view on how the game should be is going to be maybe falling in line with the vision from the creators as well, because at the end of the day, games is an art, it's an art form. I mean, you wouldn't tell Van Gogh how to paint, would you? Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's his art. That's how he wants it to be. But you know, you get my point. You get what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm impressed the fact that some of the feedback I gave on the game early on has been now implemented, and you know, it's just silly little things like crouch toggle and being able to turn off like the highlighting of the bushes and stuff like that in the options. You know, little things like that just enhance the overall experience. Gives people the option to be able to play the game the way they want to play the game, you know, streamline it to their own liking. And I just think it's great that they've taken that feedback on board. There we go, we're hitting the red section now of that strip. Look, it's all falling down all of a sudden. That's that really harsh part of the storm. This is what happens when you make your base out of just wood and not stone, but I just didn't have the time to be able to put into doing all the masonry stuff. Like, this is a temporary base for now. And the fact that it could be wiped on the next beta weekend, because you just, I know you progression carried over from the last one, but your base didn't, and I'm not going to spend hours and hours building a big stone base to then have it wiped after this weekend. So I just, again, didn't put too much effort into the base, put more effort into other stuff. But we do need to maintain things. Right, this storm's nearly passed. I'm conscious of the time though. I'm like thinking it's like in game time now is just gone 12. I think we can probably sleep after about 5 PM maybe, is it? Let's go and check my bed quick and see what it says. Because I'm just thinking by the time we travel all the way up on the map, from where we are down here up to this mammoth symbol, we don't want to get stuck in the Arctic at night really. 6 PM. We can sleep between 6 PM and 7. So if we just wait until 6 PM sleep, and then we've got a whole day of daylight. So what should we do to fill the time? Inventory management. I know I'm carrying a lot of stuff, but we want to be prepared. Let's go and spear some fish. Watch out for the piranhas though, because they can give us poison. Come here. There's a piranha. You know the piranhas because they're like blue. And they just come straight at you. All those big orangey looking ones. Oh, I just got poisoned. No. We're poisoned now anyway, so we might as well stay at it, eh? What I would like to be added, another thing, sounding very specific now, but like when you press crouch, I'd like it to take me down to the bottom of the water, and when I press jump, I'd like it to take me to the surface. At the moment, you just have to use like the up key and look up. I just think it'd be a little bit easier to be able to dive down and dive back up. I keep doing that. Right. Our antidote's already on a hotbar, or anti-poison even. Alright, now we're not poisoned anymore. Let's go and cook up some of that fish. Time actually goes pretty quick in game, so you know we're almost at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in game now, so only another 5 hours to wait before we can sleep. Sounds like a lot, but it'll soon pass. Flies by. So, have many of you guys played any of the beta weekends yet? Let me know in the comments or in the live chat now if you're watching on the live stream what you think of the game so far. Get a little bit too hot actually, standing too close. Repair that steel spear actually, we've just used it. It degrades quite quick. Repair. No, we weren't taking our crafting bench with us. Maybe we should. Maybe we should make some rope and take some rope with us. I don't know if we'll need rope, but... could always make a temporary storage box when we get to the Arctic. So I'm not too worried about carrying stuff on me at the moment that we don't necessarily need. Got more than enough food on us. See, now I'm thinking maybe we should take some leather and stuff with us as well. I mean, what might we need to craft when we're there? We need to craft a temporary shelter maybe. So we only really need wood and fibre, which I've got plenty of. Bandages we make with fibre, but we've got 7 bandages. Yeah, I think we're going to be alright. I mean, if we've bitten off too much when we get there, we can always come back. I just want to check out the look of it, really. That's all. I'm not too worried about trying to get the mammoth tusk. Like, that's probably going to be too much of a big feat. And at the moment, it's just, I want to check out what it looks like, what it feels like, how cold you get, how easy it is to get frostbite, how good the fur armour is that we've made. I mean, each one gives us a +5 cold resistance bonus if you've got the full set. But then you've got +7 cold resistance. 14 physical resistance on the main one, 4 on the hat. Yeah, so each one's got a specific stat to it. I don't know how it's going to protect us against the wildlife, but... these are all things I'm yet to discover. Which is great. It's all part of the adventure at the end of the day. You know, while we're waiting for the time, we might as well just go and hunt a few deer or something while we're waiting. Level up a little bit more. Where are all the deer at all of a sudden? There's usually loads of them running around here. Not a bad little spot for a base, I don't think. At least a temporary one. Excuse me. There's a deer there. Oh dear. Oh no. Didn't quite get the shot I wanted. Come back with my crossbow bolt. Scared them all away now. It wasn't very stealthy of me. It's hard to see the deer sometimes through the bushes. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. There's a goat or something through here. I don't need anything from this really, so I'm not going to bother skinning it. Oh no, actually saying that, I do get bonus XP, but like, no. It's going to degrade my knife and I'll end up having to repair that again. Just get my bolt back and we're good to go. It's a bit of a weird bug when you pick up those goats that you can't actually see in first person mode when they're on your shoulder. You have to go into third person if you want to carry them on your shoulders. I'm not killing Bambi. Little baby deer. I find it quite sad sometimes, like when you've got like an adult deer and a little baby one following it and you kill the adult deer, sometimes the baby one goes and lays down next to its dead mum. That's quite sad. Makes me feel bad for killing it, so I try and not kill the ones that have got the babies with them sometimes, but sometimes you have to because you just need the resources. But I know I'm a big softie and I... God damn it. Look, all the deers are down here now. I just needed to spawn in, I guess. Oh, just missed it. Just trying to get the headshot. I think you get reduced damage like if you're too far away with the crossbow. It almost feels like a real waste. I don't really like killing animals and then not... Like, I'm one of these people where I'll only kill what I need to kill, you know what I mean? Just scared that one away. It's laying down in the grass, didn't see it. But, we're obviously trying to level up a little bit while we wait for 6 o'clock to arrive so we can sleep. Right, totally missed that one. I'm wasting bolts here. Good job I made extra. Yeah, didn't hit the head enough. I thought I'd got it in its neck, but... Saying that, why am I using the crossbow at all? I should be using the bow with the bone arrows. I think these should still be powerful enough to be able to get a one-shot kill from stealth if you hit the right spot. Oh no, I didn't want to press that one, I wanted to press that one. Something else I like as well is like food spoils obviously when it's in your inventory, but when you eat one from the top of the stack, it'd be nice if that was the one that was about to spoil and then it kind of refreshes the rest. That doesn't seem to happen. They continue to degrade regardless. It's only a minor qualm, but I don't know if it's me or not, but this... I think it's to do with the lighting. I think at certain points when the lighting's at a certain point, like at the moment it's quite hazy sunshine, I think that's what's causing the frame rates to be suddenly a lot lower. Actually, saying that, I did reset the graphics settings. And I don't know if, yeah, my field of view's gone back to normal. There's a thing where if you increase your field of view to maximum, it increases the frame rates, which sounds odd because it shouldn't do that. It should reduce the frame rates because you got a wider field of view. Although that does look a bit weird now, actually. Nah, it's not made really any difference. I have to put that back. It's too wide. Too much of a wide boy. 110 is where we was at. Just leave it back at that. I should have left the settings on high instead of up on epic. I think that's trying to stream and have it on the high settings is probably not a good idea, but oh well. It's too late to change it now. I have to go back to the main menu to change it, and sometimes the game crashes if you mess around with the graphics settings. I've noticed that as well. Anyway, look, we're at, what, 4:30 in game now, so we're nearly to a point where we can sleep, and then we'll head to the Arctic fresh 7 AM in the morning. Deer over here. Well, there was. Where's it hiding? Oh, it vanished. It's probably not vanished. It's probably hiding in a bush somewhere, but... I can hear something over here still. I've noticed sometimes you can't drop down off of rocks when you're crouched. There he is. Oh, I hit the tree. Sorry, my dear. I just dropped my bow by mistake. That wasn't a very good idea. No. You can't cancel the shot as well with the bow, I've noticed that. Like, once you've drawn your bow, you have to seem to fire the arrow. You can't cancel the bow shot for some reason. Or maybe I just haven't figured it out, but like, now I've drawn the bow, like, even if I stop aiming and release the mouse button, it still fires the arrow. Which I think I've just destroyed. So it'd be nice to be able to cancel the shot or have an option to cancel it. Oh, that was too high. Trying to hit a moving target. Target practice. I dropped my bow. I didn't want to drop my bow. I wanted to drop the raccoon. Right, 5:30. Here we go. Let's go back then and get ready to go to bed. Put our pyjamas on. Have a cup of cocoa. Or in my case, pipe and slippers. Just burning fuel for no reason there. Alright, so we burn up a load of oxygen, so might as well just refill our oxygen bladder real quick. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go to sleep and then we'll crack on. There we go. 6 o'clock. And now we'll suddenly wake 7 o'clock in the morning. Good job. Alright, let's go to the Arctic then. Let's crack on. So, if we go northwest, we're heading in the right direction already. Now, I think you can melt ice, but I don't know what you need to be able to put it in, so I'm probably not got the right things to be able to melt ice. Probably use the canteen or something for it, I don't know. That's why I wanted to craft that canteen, but I need so much iron. It's just going to take me forever to get that together. I'm not going to faff around with that. I just want to take a look-see, really. Let's call it recon. Let's call it a little bit of Arctic recon, just to see what the Arctic area is like and if you can actually survive in it. I know it's going to be a lot harsher to survive in it than kind of this sort of area, which has a lot of food and resources and water readily available. The snowy environments are a lot harder to survive in. So, without a doubt, it's going to be a harder survival challenge, which is great, and I like that. But until we're there and we test it out, we don't know what we're going to need there to be able to survive anyway. Is that like a big, huge, snowy mountain I can see in the distance there? Or is it just a cloud popping up out between the trees? There's something just behind this tree here over the top of the rocks that I can see. Yeah, look, it is a huge glacier or something. I don't know if it's... Is it called a glacier? I don't know. That might be something totally different. It's a huge snowy mountain. That's a way for me to maybe be able to explain it to myself that I understand. I can't find the right words. Getting lots of frame rate drops right now. Saying that, I should probably try and keep some stamina back actually in case we encounter a bear further up here, because we're going to have to try and run away from a bear if we come across a bear. There's no way I'm going to be able to kill a bear on my own. Although saying that, I haven't tried the crossbow on a bear yet. I don't know like how much more damage it does than the bow, but I know you need a fair few arrows from the bow to be able to kill a bear. And they do a lot of damage as well. Oh, we're still miles away. Well, actually saying that, we're miles away from where the mammoth symbol is. It doesn't necessarily mean that's how far it is to get to the actual Arctic itself. That might just be the area where the mammoths are. Because we're coming up to what looks like a dead end. Almost. I'm kind of hoping that there's going to be a cave or something that we can get through. Saying that, maybe not. Like, we seem to be stuck in some sort of like valley that seems to be no way to get out. And like, earlier where I thought was the way through said you couldn't go through that way, so like that was too far south anyway. It's definitely not the right way, but I'm hoping there's a cave down here that takes us through. Yeah, so much for keeping your stamina back. Is this a cave entrance down here? It looks like it. Yeah. Let's hope it's not a dead end, eh? Oh god, I hope there's no bears in it. Oh, there's another cave entrance or something over here as well. Oh no, what is that? What is that big red... I mean, it's not even red. What is that? Big black box. I'm guessing that's a mistake. Maybe it's supposed to be like a rock wall there that you have to cut down. Well, not cut down. Use the pickaxe on. I can't put it on that. Oh, why am I bringing my repair hammer? Both entrances seem to bring you through to the same bit. That's fine. A medium sandstorm? Huh? Have I come into... What is this? Have I come into a deserty environment here? Is this part of a desert biome that... Oh, okay. This looks like it's part of a deserty biome that isn't part of the beta that I know of. Oh god. Game's just gone really laggy. Oh yeah, look, sandy. No, that's part of the sandy area. Okay, we're totally lost now. Like, this is an area we can go to yet. So how the hell do I get to the Arctic then? I'm kind of thinking that my drop pod has just dropped me in the worst place. That like, maybe it's not where I should have been dropped. Don't tell me I'm going to have to start a whole new prospect to be able to get to the Arctic. Like, that's going to be really disappointing if that is the case. Oh man. Alright. Well, let's go back in the cave for a bit of shelter for a second. Let's try and think. I'm heading in the direction of what definitely is a symbol of a mammoth. So maybe there's another way around the mountain, around the other side. It's very far north. Well, we can't do anything at the moment, and we've got to wait out this storm. I'm thinking while we're waiting, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go back to the character selection screen. We're going to put the settings down to medium because that frame rate seems to be getting worse. See if it makes a difference. It probably won't though. But can't change these settings in game for some reason. Let's put everything to high. Shadows to medium. DLSS is set at performance, so oh, I think the game's crashed. Yeah, I told you, didn't I? Unfortunately, Sometimes the game crashes when you change the graphics settings. I'm still here though. We're just going to restart the game now. Hopefully OBS should just be able to pick up the game again without me having to faff around with the settings there. We'll see. There's no picture. Has everything gone black for everyone on the screen? Because it doesn't look like OBS is picking up the game. We'll wait till the game gets to the main menu, it might kick in then. We'll see. See, I take these silly risks, and this is what happens. Oh, there we go. Now we've got the picture. Okay. Let's try and skip this. Alright, did those settings save? Yeah, so it saved the settings that I changed. Alright, let's try again. Try and figure out how to get to the Arctic. See, because I've never been there before, I don't even know, like, if that's a mistake, if that's taking me to the wrong biome because it's like a bug or something, or what. I mean, it looks like the only path through to go to the north, and it was taking me to a sandy biome it said I couldn't actually go to. So, there has to be another way, but... like, we're surrounded by mountains. Maybe there's another cave entrance somewhere else, we've just got to find it. It's quite long loading times, unfortunately. What's the saying? The best things come to those who wait. Oh, maybe shadows at medium was the wrong choice. Look at those shadows. That doesn't look like medium to me. That looks like low. Like, that's beyond low. That's horrible. But there's a much better frame rate now. Much better. It's like massively different. I'm hoping this storm's almost over. I don't want to go too far away from the cave just in case the storm's going to continue for a while. What are we getting frame rate wise now? Let's have a quick look. Sixty FPS. Okay, cool. Oh, wind just blew that tree down. I don't know if these fall on me, if it's going to cause me any damage. This storm seems to be going on for a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be going. So maybe we should go back to the cave. I don't know what I've got my pickaxe out for. I wonder if this black box thing here is supposed to be some sort of like thing you interact with to take you to the Arctic. Maybe there's supposed to be something there that I'm supposed to like press and it like teleports me there or something. Like, I don't know, I've not seen anything like this before. Maybe that's where it's going wrong. Like, maybe it's just not working for me. We might not ever get to see the Arctic. No, at least in the beta. Well, who knows? I am speculating. That might be nothing than just a graphical bug. And as I said, it could be a wall there that you're supposed to smash down with your pickaxe like you do with the other caves. And maybe it's just not loaded the wall in right, but maybe that's what's causing the issues. Who knows? I've reloaded the game though, haven't I? So it just like... that's not repaired that, so that's definitely a bug that's in the game. At the moment, as it stands. Teleport me! Let's just wait here for a second for this storm to end and then we'll try and find another route. Right, I can see the sunny symbol now on the storm indicator. It's almost over. You know, I'm still thinking since no. Okay, that's definitely arid. It's definitely that's the way through to the desert biome. I just wasn't sure if it had loaded in incorrectly, and because we restarted the game, I just wanted to double check that. But right, we should be alright to crack on now. There's a wolf there. Get one arrow back. Oh, we've got more than one. Tell you what, a block would be nice with the spear. That would be really nice. My right mouse button to block. So by the looks of it, you can't. You can only throw. Oh, actually, that's why. Maybe a different button then. Maybe a different button to block. Maybe there is a block. Maybe I've just not... I've not seen it in the controls. I'd say you probably have a little icon on the screen to tell you if there's a block, but... See, the thing is, we seem to be trapped in this valley. Like I said, we're surrounded by mountains both sides. And that was definitely north that we were going on the map. So surely that cave should take us through to the snowy area. But that's taking us up here somewhere. Maybe there's a more central route. No, there can't be, because the only cave taking us through this side of those two. I'll say there's two entrances, it takes you to the same cave. Then we're going to head back to where we were and see if we can find an alternate route. That's all we can do. We'll look around the edge of these mountains here, see if we can find another cave. We're going back south though. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm just going to have to give up. I think we're trapped. I think we've just landed in the wrong place. No, I didn't get to choose where I landed, obviously. Chose the only option to prospect. See, if I take off and I leave, I'm going to lose all my stuff. Oh. Oh no! I'm unconscious, not dead, but like, I didn't think that was going to kill me. I thought I was going to be able to get down there. I think I'm dead and I'm going to have to respawn. Unlucky. Yeah, I've just got to respawn, so that means I'm going to lose all my stuff. Yeah, that's a dead symbol. Well, I'm not far from my base. I don't know if I can get back to my body. I've never tried it before. I've only ever died once. Press F to loot. Yeah, so looks like maybe I will be able to loot my body. Just got to get back there. Your gear will be stored here for a short time. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Alright, okay. Oh, let's heave it back. Oh, I've got a broken bone. That's why I'm not running properly. Okay. 221 seconds. Should probably make a wooden spear quick just in case we come across a wolf on the way. What do I need for a wooden spear? Some more sticks. Now that symbol doesn't stay on the screen, but we know we were right along the edge of this side, so... Well, that set us back a little bit. Then again, saying that we were only going to come back down this way to check these mountains on this side anyway, to see if there was another cave entrance. So we're kind of almost doing that now, but in reverse. There's definitely nothing else down on that other side, like going further south, other than that other entrance we tried earlier, which was the wrong way. I say the other entrance, it does take you through to a cold area, but... I just think we've come up maybe against a bug. No, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I've never left the initial player area before, you see, in the beta. This is the first chance of checking out a different biome. And I spent like quite a bit of time getting together all that stuff. I don't really want to leave the prospect and try and reload it, but it means I've got to start all over again with nothing if I do that. Just over 60 seconds before this break is healed. This is even the right way. I wasn't that far up, was I? No, we keep going down here. I think it was the only way we could go. It's the way we went before, but I think... Well, I can't... Did we see that lake before there? I can't remember if we did. Going north. I think we went more down the other side before. I don't even know how long your body stays there for. I mean, most survival games are about 15 minutes, isn't it? I think I just saw a wolf down there. There we go, my broken bone's healed now. I'll sprint properly now. Yeah, this looks like to be in the right kind of area now. It's over here somewhere. No, we're going back on ourselves now. It was further up here, I think. Wooden spear's not great against wolves. Was it this bit here? All looks the same to me. I've got to check it just in case. I think we were further up. So I don't know if it was a little bit further down there that we tried to jump down. I don't think we were right next to this cliff here. It's too steep for us to have been up there. But we weren't far from that lake, were we? Yeah, I think we're a little bit too far across. But who knows, we could find a different route through here. So it's worth checking it out anyway. Great, storm incoming. Yeah, look, see there's a cave there that could potentially take us through. Another cave there as well. Is that it? What the hell was that? Oh yeah, that's our inventory on this side. Okay, cool. We've got our stuff back. Let's drop all this crap out of the way. Just get the most important stuff quick. Don't know how much time I've got before this despawns. We'll pick the other stuff up in a second. Where's my arms? Where's my arms gone? There. It suddenly seems like we've got less inventory space than before. Is that because I picked up a load of extra stuff, didn't I? Extra crap. Ah, no, I know why. Because we need to put stuff on our... Put stuff back on our hotbar. Takes it out of your inventory. We'll take it all back. Well, it's just like a cave here. We can just use this to get a bit of shelter. We're going to have a nose in some of these caves. Dead end. It is literally just a cave for mining. There was another one over that side, wasn't there, that we saw? I don't know if these caves taking you through to the biomes though would potentially be hidden with a wall though. I think they would be more like the other one that we came across that seemed to be taking us through to that sandy kind of deserty biome. It's totally open and you can see the entrance easily. Let's go over to the other side real quick. No, this cave looks the same. It's just another dead end. Just stuff for mining. Which is great to know I can get a load more iron ore from these places, but like... Where's the Arctic entrance when you need it? There must be another way round, like round this side somewhere that I can't get to because of those mountains. Like, this is where it dropped me. Like, should it have really been that far away? I don't know. I mean, do you have to pass through the deserty area to get to it? I just think there's some sort of thing that teleports you, you know. That you choose for it to you choose to take you there, like, you know. Do you want to go to the Arctic? Press F for yes or something. It'll probably be some sort of option like that, I would have thought, where that little black square was that we saw at that entrance, maybe, I don't know. Can we jump up here? I'm going to fall down and die again. No, I'm going to fall and die. Why can't I jump up there? Let me get up. No. Let's go around the long way. I mean, it's definitely north we should be going. To go north but to the left, and I think that when we went to the left before, that looks like the area where the cave was that we found that didn't take us to where we wanted to go. So maybe we should try down that side. Or was that the side we tried originally? I'm so lost. I can't. Don't know when you crouch in. My water's out. Let's go down this way. I think maybe we just lost, so we're just... I'm hoping we've just missed where we need to be. Because it all looks the same, and without a map, it's quite difficult to find. There's definitely something over here. If this is where we were before, then we know we can go back down that way. It might take us to where we want to be. We need to find a water source. Yeah, this looks very familiar to where we were before. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. I think this is where we were before. I am going to go down there to fill up my water at least. And then we'll go back up the other way and see. There might be another way round on the right. Well, we'll be our left when we go back the other way, but... Oh. Yeah, this is... Well, at least we kind of know how to get through to the desert now. Well, hang on a minute. There was two entrances before. So now, yeah, there's the other one. Well, that should have refilled our water skins. Yeah, okay. Let's go back up and go around the other side then. Now we've got all the wolves. Oh crap, there's the bear. We definitely don't need that right now. Well, saying that, we have got a lake here that we could use. I'd rather avoid the bear for now. Give me stamina, please. So we're going to follow the snow-topped mountains here around this side, because I think we're still, once we get around that other side, we're still heading north. Around this way. Well, actually, we're looking like we're going east now, but I'm hoping it curves around. She's saying that, now we're heading back down to where we were. Maybe that wasn't the right way. Oh no, look. I mean, you can see the snowy mountains up here. Yeah. It's going to curve round. I'm confident. It has to. It has to curve around to the north. We've definitely not been this way. I've got a good feeling about this. Don't let me down. Let's try and get down this cliff without actually killing ourselves. We've come up too high. I'm not going to risk trying to climb down. Do it this way, the easy way. I'll fall to my death again. I ain't going to be doing that again anytime soon. Excuse me. I thought I heard a wolf. Is he chasing me or can we get away from him? I think we got away. Right, now we're going north. So a little bit further to the right. Please be the way. Seems awfully off to the side though. If I'd known this, I would have probably built my base up here. There's other lakes that we could have used. Oh no, my inventory's full. Right, it's north, but it doesn't look as snowy as those bits over there. It might start getting a bit snowy here. We've got snowy top mountains here. Is this bringing us round to a new area now? Yeah, here we go. I didn't think the trip was going to be this far. Still a long way though, by the looks of it. I've really got to put some points into my stamina. When I start playing the game properly, obviously once it's out of beta and into early access, of course, when they're not going to keep like wiping your characters. I know they didn't wipe it this time, but they might do like once the beta ends. I would have thought they would. Okay, another dead end. Let's follow this round. Following the planet. I recognise this area. I think this might have been one of the areas on like the first beta weekend maybe. I remember seeing the planet as a backdrop. Got no space. What should I get rid of? Fiber's easier to get. Let's get rid of that. 400 fibers on us, we don't need to be carrying all that. Well, at this rate, looking at the time, it's like 8 o'clock at night. We might have to make like a little temporary base here and just sleep on our bedroll for the night. Yeah, this looks like the lake where I made a base on one of the earlier beta weekends. I'm sure it was. It's very far across to the east here, though. Right, let's make a temporary shelter real quick and just sleep till morning. Ah, of course you've got no space in your inventory, dude. Just a thatched door. There we go, it's as quick and simple as that. 7 o'clock in the morning, job done. Well, we're definitely able to follow this. It's definitely some sort of valley or something. So let's continue going north. That's all we can do, I think, really. It's the only other way we could go that we've not been. So, like, let's do it. We're running low on supplies, though, but we've got plenty of animals around at the moment if we need to hunt more meat. No, look, see, this is looking sandy again now. This is definitely, this is not, yeah, look, desert. Like, anything on this side seems to be desert. We've got to try and get up the other side. Like, man. Frustrating. Oh well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep exploring and trying to find another way around. I'm not going to do it right now on the stream though because I am hungry and I need to go and get some food. I mean, we had a bit of fun. I've got a bear over there, look. Had a bit of fun, and you know, as I've said, the game is pretty awesome. I just got a little bit frustrated by not being able to find this Arctic entrance, but I'm gonna have to go back to my base and try and find another direction through, and we'll probably pick up the stream once I've found the entrance to the Arctic this time. And I mean, the beta is still running tomorrow as well, so I'll probably do another stream tomorrow once I've found the entrance, and we'll pick it up from there so we can explore the Arctic area. But anyway, for any of you guys who have joined the stream and watching live, then thanks for joining. I know I don't stream much anymore, but I do occasionally. For those of you watching this back, just watch this space for more Icarus. I'll be covering the game extensively on the channel once it launches, and obviously over the forthcoming beta weekends until launch as well. So I'll catch you guys on another video, and thanks for watching.